Bold flavor, smooth finish, made with real fruit. This spirit doesn't back down. Hard Hide, the original fruit whiskey, 86 proof. Not for the thin skin.
That voice is very AI, by the way.
Yeah, it is. And on tonight's show, we are going to recap who had the best mock draft, and we're going to talk about, is Alvin Kamara going to be on the team in 2026? Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. We always have a source.
Dave remains quiet because he continues to search for that he can't find.
What did Nola Fredo say?
Yeah, try to get saved by Nola Fredo. That's a great strategy.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are presented to you by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and Bev Test's Best Flavored Whiskey of 2025, Chilton County Peach Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marlboro. I'm joined by Andrew, Dave. Kevin may or may not have gotten scammed by a Russian mail order bride and had all his bank accounts locked. We'll hopefully get an update.
That's Russian male MALE bride. Just so we're clear.
Just so that's right. And we got Thomas running the show back in Poland. Thanks everybody in the chat. Andrew, we got a ton of people tonight. Fresno State, Oppenheimer, Jerry G, Dustin J, Jason Champagne, Schmengi, Hudak Golfer. So many people in the chat tonight. Thank you guys for joining us as always. On tonight's show, what are the Saints' strongest and weakest positions now that the offseason is basically over? We recap who had the best and most accurate mock draft. Alvin Kamara, he wants to be back, but will he? And I'm going to raffle off a Jim Moore of Fathead to one of the lucky people.
Probably Oppenheimer.
Probably Oppenheimer, somebody that donated a lot of money. We'll do that, and we'll have weekend story time, which involves me building something horrible.
I actually have a weekend story time as well. So
Whoa.
Dave, you can sit this one out. Yeah.
Andrew did his homework for once.
Good.
I even said Thomas graphics for this one for me. So we're Dave's a dictator, and we're all following in
singular graphic, not S.
Graphic. That's right. That's right. So Thomas, as always, if we reach $100 in donations, I'll drink something horrible the patrons have sent me. Flander Snaps is one of them, and Loco Slots is the other. Loco. How far are we away from my crippled run?
So as you can see right now, we are on a 142 big donation streak, and we have 14 weeks to go. You can make it 13 tonight, and let's see who won
13 weeks with that. Doug Nussmeier was number 13.
Oppenheimer won last week with 80 buckaroos. Last chance to get on the list tonight for the 2026 draft. MVP, exclamation point, donate in the chat if you want to support the Ralph's drinking habits. Don't give your money to YouTube, guys.
That's right. Give it to us.
Give it to us.
Here's the thing. The Saints, they had a fun free agency and they had a cool draft. And I always feel like the season, the off season's kind of complete now, right? They're not going to do any other major moves the rest of the off season before training camp. And I always feel like next week is
true. I mean, don't forget the Jarvis Landry, Ron Matthew kind of double.
But Tyrann Mathieu was like right after the draft. Landry was like a random Friday in May, though. That's fair.
Yeah, okay.
But they're pretty much done. And here's the thing that I'm thinking about, Dave. Like next week is schedule release week. And I always feel like schedule release day is like when the season becomes real, because they kind of put the team together and then you start seeing the games, you start seeing the schedule. So it's real. It becomes real. And we're like, we got to get through the summer, but it feels more real once you get the schedule. So here's my question. Now that the Saints have basically done building their roster, what is the strongest and weakest positions they have? We'll start with, what do you think is the strongest position the Saints have on their roster?
It's funny, but it's kind of funny that I would say this, but maybe wide receiver. They maybe went ahead and kind of turned their biggest weakness into maybe one of their bigger strengths. Obviously, using their number 1 overall draft pick on a talented guy, assuming he stays healthy. 2 other guys in the middle and late rounds. Olave was starting to get back into form with Shuck as the starting quarterback in the back half of the season. Did we sign somebody else? Did we sign somebody else in free agency?
No, they signed Noah Fant, but they didn't sign a receiver.
Yeah, that helps too, though, honestly. Honestly, I think we've made some serious upgrades at wide receiver, and we've got a lot more depth there than we did before. So you could make the argument that that's stronger now, one of our stronger ones.
Andrew, I hate to give Dave credit, but I'm going to reinforce a point that he made about the wide receivers being strong, which this felt kind of ridiculous to say 2 weeks ago, but are the Saints potentially going to cut an NFL quality receiver? When you look at the depth chart, you got Chris Olave, Jordan Tyson, Vele, Bryce Lance, Jalen Polk, Barian Brown, Kevin Austin Jr., Damon Alford. Are they going to cut Trey Palmer? Are they going to cut a person that like a team would claim at wide receiver?
I mean, maybe, but would they cut someone that gets claimed versus do they cut an NFL quality receiver? I feel like you're conflating a couple questions here that are not necessarily the same. Great, Mason Tipton and Trey Palmer didn't make the roster. Could they get claimed? Yes. Are they NFL quality? I mean, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. So I'm glad that they made the moves that put Mason Tipton and Trey Palmer on alert. You don't just get to make this team. You actually have to contribute. You actually have to do something. I think that's important. And I think there's some guys that would have made the team a year ago that won't this year. That's important. Does that mean they're NFL quality? No.
Do you think a receiver that the Saints cut in August or September, will they catch a regular season pass for another NFL team in 2026?
If you're putting the over-under at 0.5 catches.
0.5,
for all receivers cut by the Saints, I would take the over, yeah.
You would see?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, little Jordan, the Saints cut him, and he's carved out quite the career for himself.
Yeah, now I want to be clear. If you made the over-under 12.5 catches, I'm probably taking the under.
What about 4.5?
I'll take the over.
I would bet the under. Just undercut my whole argument. So I like that choice, Dave. For the first time in a while, are you really excited about receiver for the Saints? I feel like there is a lot of excitement.
Absolutely. Sure. We just drafted three new receivers. When was the last time we drafted 3 guys at any one position in the same draft class? Obviously, it's quite clear that they were making a concerted effort to seriously upgrade this group.
This draft felt very much like the free agency period, where they had enough at linebacker and they went Lofton, Chamberlain, Hawthorne.
Right.
Boom, boom, 3 linebackers just like that. And I was like, okay, tell us how you feel about your linebackers. So anyway.
Did they do that the same day? Did they? Can you remember that?
It was definitely the same week. I think it was within a few days.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. Lofton, Hawthorne, and Chamberlain. It was like boom, boom, boom. And
did Chamberlain ever play a snap for the Saints?
He did. Yeah,
I feel like I thought
he was more of a special teams guy, but yeah, he played. Obviously Lofton and Hawthorne were more mainstays, but yeah, I mean, this draft felt like that version of that. So, like three receivers is crazy. I mean, I will say Berrien Brown was more of a special teams move and a kick returner. Like, I don't think they're necessarily expecting him to contribute as a receiver, and I think he's going to have to be pretty electric as a returner to make this team.
Does he really though? Like, isn't he like one really nice return away from making the team?
100%. Yeah. He runs back one kick in preseason, and like you might as well shut it down. He's
like, he doesn't really need to be electric. He just needs to not fumble, and like one good 45-yard kick return. Yeah. One punt return will do it. So Andrew, what was your strongest position now that the Saints have done free agency and the draft?
He left. He walked away.
Yeah, Ralph.
He walked away. He just walked away.
Are you blind or
Ralph's
what?
not aware, man.
No. Well, he was there and then he wasn't. So, Andrew, sorry. Your strongest position.
Ralph's got the awareness of
my
a toddler.
strongest.
Andrew Copperfield.
And I really don't feel great saying this because I'm superstitious and I'm fearful that this is going to come back to bite me in the ass. I can see it now. I'm going to say this, and I feel it, so I'm going to say it. Like, I'm going to stick to my guns here. So don't worry. I'm going to say it out loud. But I'm going to hedge, and I'm going to make the prediction that what I'm about to spit out on this show, Thomas is going to capture it. He's going to check the timestamp. Whoa, Schmanky.
Let's fix that.
Whoa,
Wow.
Schmanky, what the hell just happened? Big $100 shocking. Damn, Schmanky from behind Ralphie.
Yeah. Wow. Continue, Andrew.
Nussmeier, here we come. But yeah, so I think that I look forward to, 9-10 months from now, Thomas replaying this clip, humiliating me. Go ahead and mark it down now, Thomas. Hey, Thomas, put it on your calendar for 10 months. Stamp on this. That's right. Remember to play this clip and humiliate me, because I know it's going to blow back in my face, but I am going to pick the strongest group as the offensive line. I think Fuaga and I think Hanks, are going to take the next step. We're going to have bookend tackles. I think David Edwards is going to be as good as advertised. I don't think Ruiz is as bad as some think he is. And if McCoy can stay healthy, which is a big if, I think this offensive line could be the best we've had in a decade.
I mean, eventually, one of these years, the offensive line is not going to be beset with injuries from all sides. By the way, this Flanders snaps, it smells like a hospital.
Interesting. I wasn't going to say offensive line as a whole. I was going to say offensive tackle. I feel like with Fuaga and what's his face, Kelvin Banks, I feel like we've got that locked down for the next 10 years, hopefully. So,
well, let's
Do we
be
feel
honest.
Okay about Richards?
I mean, let's be honest. If the offensive line is not a strength on this team, then heads need to roll. People need to be fired because we paid McCoy a lot of money. We drafted Ruiz in the first round and then gave him a second contract. We invested 2 top 15 picks in our tackles. We signed David Edwards to a massive deal. If we're doing a poor job of selecting the dudes and they all suck,
people need to go.
Everyone needs to be fired. The offensive line has to be good because that's what we keep investing all our best assets.
That's right. Don't you feel like the best case scenario for the offensive line, Dave, is it's week 6 and Saints fans are crowing on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or your social media of choice, and we're all like, we have the best offensive line in the league. Number one EPA per play, run and pass and everything. Our offensive line is great. And everybody's like, well, I would hope so. You've invested 3 first-round picks and God knows how many millions at center and guard. It's about time. Like, isn't that the best case scenario for the offensive line? That even though it's the best in the NFL, everyone's making fun of us because they've invested so much in it.
Yeah, they hate us because they ain't us.
All right, this smells like a hospital. I'm going to drink this. This is one of the things Vince in Maine sent me. This really scares me.
Smells good for us.
No, the hospital. Here we go.
Taking a fucking breath, dude.
On the hatch.
Hatchet down. Whoa! Down the hatchet, John. Where's Hatchet John, by the way?
Oh. Sally, I need help.
He already needs help.
Oh. That wasn't good, huh?
Ooh, it burned. Ooh.
Hey, Andrew, read my DM, please.
Okay.
Wash it down.
Ooh. That burned. All right.
What's the rating?
It's an 8. It's an 8, and it hit, man. Ooh.
It hit.
It hit. My fire hits, boy. My Saints' strongest position, defensive line. And specifically, I really like defensive tackle now. You got Christian Miller, who you drafted. You got Brian Bresee, Nathan Shepard, Christian Boyd, Devon Gottschall. He might not even make the team. You got Ridgeway, who they brought back. I really think defensive tackle, like, it's potentially really good, Plus, they signed the criminal in the Saints' annual prison rehabilitation program
of the week.
Harris from Ole Miss, who is a physical. Me and Kevin talked about it on the Monday show. You should listen to it. He's Andrew. He's a physical freak. Like, the defensive line, they basically added 2 top 70 players from the draft. One of them is a criminal, fair enough, but I like the defensive line. And Andrew, I gotta say, the UDFA draft, the UDFA Sun draft, just got really spicy. Like, we got maybe the most talented UDFA player they've ever had. He's higher rated than Granderson was when you drafted him while he was in prison. Like, it's going to be a fun, spicy UDFA draft. Are you? I know you don't like to give hints and tips, but what's your thoughts on Harris?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, there's definitely some off the field stuff with him, and that's never like a guy I'm hanging my hat on. So, we'll see how, like.
Says the guy who drafted Carl Granderson.
That's right.
It's true.
You literally.
This feels more Walter Thomas and Carl Granderson, but I
don't know. Like, yeah, Walter Thomas, he did the backflip, but I don't ever remember watching his tape versus Miami and being like, "Oh my God, this guy can go." Like,
yeah. Well, this feels more Jonathan Sullivan. You give me that, Carl Granderson.
He could be. I'm trying to, like, people in the chat. They say left tackle is our strongest position at the moment. That's fair. I just look at this, like, the defensive tackle and defensive line. Like, I feel really good about it. Like, thing is, they bring back Cam Jordan, and suddenly this group, like, you could feel really good about it. Not that you want to have injuries, but you could absorb a couple blows and feel good about it. The chat is all over the place with strongest. They're saying quarterback. Yeah, I mean, we feel great about quarterback. I don't feel like saying that's your strongest position. People in the chat, Andrew, they're talking about Ruiz balling out and becoming all pro. That's Herb saying that'd be the Saintsiest thing ever. What would be the weirdest, craziest, most Saintsy thing ever to happen during the regular season with a specific player being good?
Yeah, I feel like Ruiz is the answer. Either that or like
fucking Big Fish coming back and becoming a Pro Bowler.
I mean, it would be really weird, I guess, if like Charlie Smith didn't miss a kick all year.
The Saints are due some good kicking luck eventually, you would think.
Yeah. But I think my answer is Ruiz. Yeah, Ruiz being good would be bizarre and great for the offensive line, so I'm here for it.
Dave, now we get to the less fun thing, weakest position.
Yeah, I think this is more fun personally, but yeah.
Weakest position, Dave.
Few options here, but I don't know. You mentioned Cam Jordan coming back. I think if Cam Jordan does not come back, I think defensive end, just like a pass rusher. I'm a little concerned about that. I don't really feel like I've got anybody that I would just pen in there with ink as like an elite pass rusher. We don't.
Besides Chase Young.
Well, yeah.
But behind him, it's pretty.
Yeah,
it's a hope and a prayer.
And so even if Cam does come back, I mean, I know he had a pretty damn good season last year for his age and surprised us all, but I'm not so sure we can expect that again. And even if we can, he's a situational kind of player. So, yeah, I guess I would go with defensive end. I'll let you guys go. If you don't say my other ones, I'll chime in later. But
Andrew, weakest position?
Yeah, it's not even a question. It's corner.
Yeah.
I think the Saints went into this draft like all about getting a corner with one of their top 2 picks. It didn't play out that way for them. I think Mansour Delane would have been the pick at 8 had he been there. The Chiefs traded ahead of us. They were able to get him. That was unfortunate for the Saints. I'm happy with the Jordan Tyson pick, and I'm excited about him, but I think if both players were available, I think they would have taken Mansour Delane. And so then I think when they didn't take him in the first round, I think the priority then became you got to take a corner in the second round. The board didn't fall to them the way they were hoping, so they didn't take a corner then either. And yeah, like undeniably, that's the worst position on the team. I mean, I've said this before, I'll say it again. A scenario where Kool-Aid McKinstry or Quincy Riley, if either of them were to be out for the year, that would be absolutely disastrous to the Saints. Like it would cripple our coverage ability. We have no one behind them. And
Emerson, they signed him.
I mean, don't get me excited about something new that just is coming back from ACL. Like maybe he'll be something. Yes. I feel like they did the bare freaking minimum, signing some dude that was available off the street, coming back from an ACL, and then taking a corner in the 7th round. It's not that I don't like those guys. It's not that I don't think they might play the season, but competition wise, corner is trash for the Saints. It's trash.
I want to say this. Dave, I was spending my
it makes me want to refill my bourbon.
I was doing my normal 15 hours a day on Twitter, and I saw highlights from the Saints.
Oh, you've cut back.
Only 15? You're slacking, man.
Only 15. I've cut back. So I was seeing the Saints Patriots highlights from 2009, and I saw the corpse of Mike McKenzie and the corpse of Chris McAllister playing corner for the 2009 Saints and making plays.
Yep.
I'm not saying you could do that for more than a couple of weeks at a time. All I'm saying is if the Saints can be top 10 at something, running the ball, passing the ball, something on defense, pass rush, run defense, their cornerback situation can be tolerable.
Yeah, but but what's funny about that is, the position I chose was pass rusher, edge rusher. So you're sitting here saying, hey, if we get a good pass rush, that'll make up for the cornerback situation. And I mean, I just said we don't have a good. I don't think you should expect.
Well,
a good
I believe in
pass rush.
Tyree Wilson.
So,
This isn't adding up to a good season, Dave.
right, that's right. You're leaning on you're leaning on a bum leg here.
Yeah,
I do that every day, Dave. That's not.
And look how well that turns out.
You know what this feels like? This feels like the 7-9 Saints, where Drew Brees puts up these Hall of Fame numbers just for us to be barely under 500. Except there's a problem. We don't have Drew Brees in an elite offense either.
Yet we don't have an elite offense.
No, but I could see Tyler Shuck. I could very much see Tyler Shuck. I could very much see us wasting quite a few years of amazing Tyler Shuck play. For mediocre seasons. I can absolutely see us sliding right into that role for the next 5 years.
Whoa,
The
my
people in
rant
the
is
chat
back.
don't believe in TJ Hall, and that upsets me. TJ Hall, 7th round pick. He shut down Surratt for Indiana. Just put the clamps on him. Here's my position, and
Surratt is a scrub.
everybody.
Come on, man.
Everybody's overlooking it. Kicker, like, do we trust the Irish kicker? I don't. And kicker, more so than I think. Corner could be okay if they're healthy, and they, Emerson with the Achilles. Like, kicker can ruin everything for the Saints in 2026 if it goes wrong. So I just think they signed the fat punter. We feel much better about that. But Irish kicker, man, he really, he did some fun stuff. He beat Carolina. I feel like, Dave, he missed a lot of kicks that were I was like, you need to be making that, buddy. Like, he missed a lot of those 40 to 50-yard kicks, which nowadays in the NFL, I feel like you got to be from 47 and in, you got to be automatic.
Yeah, look, I don't want to divulge too much of my info here, but I would be lying. Didn't we sign a kicker in undrafted free agency?
We did.
I'd be lying if I haven't been thinking about putting them at the top of my board.
Well, the good news, Dave, is you'll be picking ahead of me again because I won.
Right. Who has the first pick?
Yeah. I don't know, but the choice really is, do you go kicker or do you go criminal? I think that's the key. That's the big choice.
I agree. I think those are the top two.
I
agree. I think those are the top two picks.
Here's Charlie Smith, 30 to 39 yards. He was 4 of 4. 40 to 49 yards. He was 3 of 5. And 50 plus, he was 4 of 6. I just, we talk about corner, we talk about pass rush, but I think kicker, man, kicker's one of those things, man. If it sucks, it's one of those things you can directly blame it. Andrew, you could be like, we would have been 10-7, but instead we're 8-9 because our asshole kicker blew 2 games. Ruined
it for us. Yep, that's right.
So I just a lot of people in the chat too are agreeing with Andrew about corner, but
that's the obvious answer. I was trying to leave it for you guys since I was first.
Skittle Juice has an interesting question, Dave. Highest floor is linebacker, tight end, and running back.
I'm sorry, did you say Skittle Juice? That sounds delicious.
Skittle Juice. That sounds horrible. We said
are you serious? The shit that you put in your body and you think Skittle Juice sounds horrible?
It makes me almost want to vomit.
You're right. I probably if they had Skittle Juice and it was 85 proof, I'd probably
you literally 10 minutes ago you drank something that you said smelled like a hospital. And you think Skittle Juice is a problem.
Don't use my words against me. It's rude. Before we get to Dave
Sorry,
using my words
distracted
against
you.
you.
I'm sorry.
He threw me off. But I want to tell people about something that never throws me off. Is Nat's Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and it is a strawberry flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. And don't forget to check out Bev Test's Best Flavored Whiskey of 2025, Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey has supported Saints Happy Hour all football season long, all through the draft. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. I will just say this. The Hardhide Peach, Chilton County Peach, Andrew, it is keeping my wife.
Are you? What is wrong with you? Look up. Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
He's gone.
Is Andrew? Is Andrew?
I'm reading I'm reading the ad copy, and Andrew's gone. Dave,
the ad copy says Andrew. The ad copy says mention Andrew's name.
Well, no, that's true. You got me again. Damn it! Using my words against me. It is easy. I'm just saying, like, Chilton County Peach, the Astros, as me and Thomas have discussed many times, are horrific, and my wife is not dealing with the Astros being an abomination after a decade of being great.
She also eats Hardhide.
There's not enough Hardhide in there.
Has your wife ever
Where the fuck is Kevin, man?
I know the Astros. He's not coming.
Has my wife ever rooted for anyone but the Astros?
No, I was going to say for a team that wins, but the Astros have won the World Series.
They've won. They've won
twice.
They cheated to win.
Twice.
I wish they'd have cheated. I wish they'd have cheated a little bit more. I wanted more championships.
They didn't bang enough.
They didn't bang the trash can enough, especially in 2019. Thomas, before we get to mock draft recaps, give me a donation update.
All right, so no new donations since the last big one. So Schmenge is in the lead, alone on the leaderboard with 100 buckaroos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
we would have been in trouble if not for Schmenge.
We would have been. We love Schmenge. He's the best. All right, so let's get to the mock draft recap. Since Andrew has stepped out, let's start with me.
Let's start with Rolfie. Right.
I thought when you put this on the run. By the way, when you put this on the rundown, I thought that we were. I thought we were recapping the media's mock draft, like all the mock drafts, all the hundreds of mock drafts that were out there, in April.
Oh.
So that's last year.
Oh,
That's what I thought we were doing.
I put the wrong graphic. All right, nice.
Yeah. So
nice. Wait a second. I will change it.
So
I have two folders open.
I just want to say, if I don't win this competition, you're getting docked more meats. You're already getting the docked meats and cheeses already, Thomas, because you put last year's graphic up. So you're getting docked for that. But if I don't win this, we're docking you more. I'm taking away your green card because I deserve to win because I predicted who the Saints would pick in the first round. Not at 8. But I did a fancy trade down, but it worked. No, they can't mute. Oppenheimer's telling him to mute me. That's disgraceful, Oppenheimer.
So this is a correct one.
Yeah, look at this.
So many more picks.
Okay, look at this.
The fucking wrong number. Oh no, I didn't. What the fuck? You
look
picked
at this.
You picked it with 16.
Yeah, which is a steal.
Yeah, I picked. He went 8. That's
D'Angelo
not
Pons.
as good. It's not as good as
Mason
I thought.
D'Angelo Pons was a terrible.
It's not.
The
Not
bottom
as good
half
as I
is looking iffy.
Yeah, that's trash, Ralph.
I mean, the
You overdrafted 4 times.
I mean, the two big ones is Mike Washington. 50 picks. He went to 122. I picked him at 73 for the Saints. And Sam Hecht.
Sam Hecht was bad too.
but everything else is close
I
enough.
mean, you nailed Caleb Proctor, 107 to 104.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say this is a B minus. You know,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, C plus, B minus.
I mean, did anybody do any better? Thomas, go to Andrew.
All right, let's go to Andre Juge.
Oh,
Andre.
Make sure it's from this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
God. Hold me.
4 picks.
David Bailey at 8. That went to the Jets at 2.
Yeah.
So that was a good one.
Colton Hood, that's
Colton
close
Hood.
enough.
I mean,
That's
I
maybe
wish we
5.
would have gotten him. Honestly, like I think the Saints would have taken him at 42 had he dropped. He was taken at 37, and we know the Saints wanted a corner. So yeah, Ralph took Mike Washington. I did too.
You got him a full round early.
That's more than a round. That's more than a round, Dave. That's like a
Yeah.
round and a half.
And
No,
with
it's
Bryce Lance, I mean, I did go early
33
with
pick.
Bryce Lance, but the Saints did take him, so I did nail that
Yeah.
pick. The Saints
43.
did draft the guy.
He was right in there, like, but he was slotted in as like a 3rd or 4th round pick. I mean, the interesting thing to me is
I
He's-
like Bryce Lance. Like I'm really high on his potential.
you think he can.
I mean,
contribute
obviously, I
this-
studied him, I picked him, and I was excited to see him go to the Saints.
Do you think he could over under Bryce Lance 32 and a half catches?
Probably under his rookie year.
I mean, so all right, get to Dave.
All right, we're getting to Dave. Maybe
I
Kevin will come
do
for
not
his
remember
own.
who I picked.
The chat, y'all vote on who had the best mock draft.
I had Sonny Styles, which
Didn't
went
you
right
use
ahead of us at
AI,
number 7.
Dave?
No, I did not.
Not this year.
I
I
mean,
picked
you overdrafted
Chris Bell
Chris
at-
Bell by 2
By a
rounds
shit ton.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I picked Keelan Rutledge at 73, who ended up going in the first round of the Texans at 26.
Dang.
And then I also took Eli, what is that?
Raritan.
Raritan at 132, and
He's
he
a
ended
top
up going
100
9.
pick, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, other than Chris Bell, I got great value on all my
Yeah,
other
you
ones.
fucked up only with 1 pick.
All right,
Yeah.
Kevin's. Did you? How many days did it take you to build Kevin's? Grade his out.
The
So
same,
far, it seems like Ralph is the worst. I mean, no surprise.
Yeah,
the same
Yeah.
as yours, Ralph. He also had
yeah,
like,
he thought it was great. Also, no surprises. He thought it was great when he going into it.
Yeah.
What about Kevin?
Kevin got good value with his first pick, picking Caleb Downs 28 instead of going at 18 to the Vikings.
Oh, that's
Kevin
Caleb.
Kevin
That's
overpicked
Caleb
some
Banks.
scrubs.
Caleb Banks. Caleb Banks.
Yeah.
Kevin overpicked
Denny-
some scrubs.
Dennis Sutton was one of Kevin's darlings.
Look at those last 3. I mean, he overdrafted
they're-
each dude
of
by
course.
50 to 40 picks.
Almost
I mean,
2 rounds.
one of them by 60.
You know, I take
2
it all
full
back,
rounds.
Ralph. I shit on you too prematurely. I said you were the worst. Kevin is the worst. This is awful. This is why you don't trade down. This is why Kevin would be an awful GM. I'm sorry he's not here, so I can't rub his nose in it. He pretends to be a draft aficionado. He pretends that trading down is the way. And this is what it gets you, a bunch of shitheads that can't win games for you. Congratulations, Saints.
Well-
Kevin just made you 100 times worse. It's going to mean more losses. Kevin, your way sucks.
Now wait,
That's
now,
really mean because he's got like 6 rubles in his bank account currently.
hold on a couple of things. he picked Dan Denise Sutton at 61. He ended up going 120.
He has
So
one
that's
Dogecoin though.
Literally double the picks. And then that's
Correct.
where he went. Yeah.
Correct. So that's the really bad one. Now I'm not going to defend Kevin, but I will defend.
This draft
I-
is trash.
I will address one thing that Andrew says. And basically, Andrew's saying trading down. This proves that trading down is not the way. This does not prove that trading down is not the way. Trading down could still potentially be the way. All this proves is that Kevin is really bad at picking players. So those two things, draft trading down and being good or bad at picking players, they are two separate things. One is a skill, and one is not necessarily a skill. But either way,
maybe he OD'd on mock drafts. Like maybe he did probably 300. Maybe he needs to cut back next year and only do like 175, 200 mocks. Maybe he does too many mocks and it melts his brain and he makes bad picks. The chat's being horrible. Jason,
I think mine's the best.
Herb, and two other people are saying Dave got really good talent.
I think mine's the best. I think I'm the winner here.
Who does go for in the chat, Dave? You used some jank mock simulator that no one else did.
I literally took the second best player in the draft at 8. Like, I mean,
but then that's all you did though. And that was just because you used some clanker mock draft simulator.
No, you did,
David. No, I used
if we had David Bailey and Colton Hood out of this draft, like our defense would have been so much better.
The Saints should have traded up for the dude that needed the bone plug in round 4. That's what they should have done.
Wait, anyway, so what I did do earlier today was take the exact text from our rundown and put it into Claude to see what it had to say. And since the text in the rundown wasn't specific, Claude assumed that instead of talking about our personal draft picks, it was asking about just the general media's best mock drafts. So I do want to give out, since we're not using that, wasn't the topic at hand. I did have the information here. I did want to give a shout out to Vinny Iyer from the Sporting News. He picked Jordan Tyson in the first round for the Saints. Tyler Dragon, USA Today. Lou Scattaglia.
That's not a real person, Tyler Dragon.
Lou Scattaglia, NFL Spin Zone. Mike Finelli from Fantasy Pros, Ryan Sanudo from the U.S. Sun. All of those guys picked. Also, there were also 3 other guys in the final week of the NOLA.com
Mike Dragon
roundup,
and Jon Snow.
That weren't individually named, but all of those guys picked Jordan Tyson in their mock draft in the first round between April, I want to say April 16th and April 6th and April 12th.
So now this is what you call a tease, where you use the big topic on the headline. You put it in the middle of the end of the podcast, so people hopefully listen all the way through.
Yeah. I would love to revisit these in 3 years, by the way.
So Andrew,
we can't do that.
We had some Alvin Kamara news where he went on the set with Teron Armstead and said he's excited. He wants to be back. He's excited to be do a tandem backfield with Achane, and he's ready to go. And then Tyrann Mathieu on his podcast said, look, the Saints are kind of unhappy with him because Alvin Kamara kind of got DA fired, basically what Honey Badger said. And the Saints were unhappy. They were like, you got DA fired, and then you didn't up your game. So here's my question. Do the Saints quietly not want Kamara back on the team? Would they kind of wish he would retire and just they don't really want him back?
I don't know what the answer to that question is. I will just say this. He went on Teron Armstead's show. Mm-hmm. It was interesting to hear. I think the first question on our minds was he not going to be hip to the role reduction, right? Was he not going to be hip to Travis Etienne being added to the roster, and is that going to feel weird? Well, he kind of squashed all that. He said, I'm down with Travis Etienne. I'm pumped he's on the roster. It takes more than one guy. I think he alluded to him and Ingram at the start of his career being together. And so, yeah, I think he kind of squashed that. So I think Alvin Kamara kind of made it clear, and he put it out there like, I have no problem with Chen. I'm fine sharing the backfield. I'm even fine playing second fiddle, and I am down like moving forward, and I want to play with the Saints. So to me, that was all clear. And to me, that was that interview with Teron Armstead, like cleared a hurdle. But what that interview didn't answer was the financial piece. And I think that's the big question mark. I think what we still don't know is, do the Saints want him to take a pay cut? And is he willing to take a pay cut? And or are they willing to kind of like ride it out with where he's at right now contractually? So that's kind of like, based on how the Saints have been answering things with Loomis and Kellen Moore, like it seems like that's still in limbo. And so if Kamara has removed like, I have a reduced role, I don't care, there's another guy in the backfield that I'm sharing time with, I don't care. Like, if that's been removed, to me, the last hurdle to clear is, are we on the same page financially? That's what I'm reading between the lines. And I don't think that's clear yet. So we'll see.
Dave, your thoughts?
I mean, I can't say with any certainty what the Saints feel or how the Saints feel, or how AK feels, but you know, AK is saying all the right things, and you know, I as a fan, here's what I will say. I'll tell you how I feel as a fan, and I assume, I don't always say I speak for all fans, but I feel like maybe I'm speaking for most fans here. But I feel like most fans want to see him come back. You know, maybe pad his stats a little bit. He's already the leading scorer, leading rusher, whatever. So you know, pad his stats. You know, maybe give us a couple of great moments in the dome one last time. That's kind of what I want to see. But I certainly don't want to see him holding this team back in any kind of way. And you know, obviously financially, currently he's too expensive to cut, and so you know, I don't know.
Could he get 750 yards to get to 8,000 rushing yards, Andrew?
All purpose of rushing, 750 rushing? No.
I don't see it.
I don't see that either.
I mean, I just feel like the Saints, they don't want him on, and I don't think, like, Mickey Loomis, if need be, will play the heavy. Like, Kellen Moore will say all the right things, all the nice things, and then Mickey Loomis will be like, Alvin, you're gonna have to play for $3 million or $2 million or whatever. Because look, they did it last year with Kamara.
Can they do that to the Saints?
Jordan.
Are the Saints in a position to say that? Like, how?
Yeah, because I don't think he has. I don't think he has any guaranteed dollars on the contract left. So like the Saints can say, hey, you know, you're 2020, like his guaranteed money for this year is $3 million. That's it. And
I will say, like, there's a surprising amount of goodwill right now with the new regime. There's a surprising amount of goodwill with Tyler Shuck. There's a surprising amount of goodwill with Kellen Moore. Even Mickey Loomis has some goodwill right now. And what I don't love, what I don't like is that, like, I feel like Taysom and Cam Jordan and Alvin Kamara, there's like this dark cloud of uncertainty over all three of them. Like, I don't know, like, I actually think, and I understand, like, it's a delicate thing where, like, they might still come back. Maybe the Saints still want him back. But I would almost respect it more, and I actually think the fan base would understand if Kellen Moore came out or Mickey Loomis came out and said, like, hey, we love these players. They've meant a lot to us. But we're turning the page. Like, we're going young. And like, Alvin's out and Cam's out. And I think if they were to say that, I mean, yes, look, like, we love those guys, and I think it would be hard. I'm not diminishing that. But I'm just saying, I actually think there's enough goodwill to where fans would be like, okay, great, let's go. Like, let's
Yeah.
see what happens on the other side of this. And like, I'm willing to accept this. And what I don't like is that it's taking too long to figure this out. Like I feel like it feels like Alvin and Cam and Taysom are all being taken for a ride a little bit. And like the draft is over. Like it's time to figure this shit out one way or another.
Yeah.
Like, are they in or are they out? And like, look, I'm going to support the team no matter what, because I've made that commitment since I was 5 years old. And I know, Ralph, I know you're the same way. So
Yeah.
it's different for me. And I know some, I mean, I don't know that there's necessarily Saints fans out there that would be like, keep AK or you keep Cam or I'm out. Like, I don't necessarily think it's that. But like at some point, like these guys need clarity. And maybe maybe I'm not being fair to the Saints. Like, maybe the Saints have been clear about their position of these guys and saying, like, this is what we're willing to pay you. You tell us if you're in or out, and you can take your time to make a decision. And maybe they're taking their time, in which case I respect it. But I just feel like this is dragging out too long. And like, I think for the sake of those guys, for the sake of the fans, for the sake of, it's time to just know, like, are we moving forward or are we moving on? And I don't know. Like, I'm kind of over it, honestly, Ralph. Like, it's time to figure this shit out.
Yeah, the one thing to me is, Dave, Kamara, listen, he, with this offense, he would be, it's potentially very fun. Like, he could have the ending a final fun season like Cam did. Like, Cam's season last year was really fun. Like, he was so much better than what we anticipated, right? Like, with Tyler Shuck, with this offensive line, like, Kamara could be like a 45 catch, 400 yard, 10 touchdowns at the goal. Like, that's what maybe I'm being just too sentimental, but I feel like there's with this offense with Kamara, like, there's a fun goodbye in there somewhere. And am I being too
you're not being sentimental enough. You're not being sentimental enough. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I think most fans, all fans, that's what we want to see. But it's a risk, because the flip side of that coin, the other side of that coin is he's dragging us down. But yeah, of course, who doesn't want to see that?
I feel like Taysom and Kellen Moore and the send-off that he had, I can't remember what team that was. What is it? Was it the Jets? But I feel like that game all but told us we're trying to get Taysom a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
To end his career on a high note, because he's fucking out of here. Like, it just felt like that. You know what I mean? And maybe he'll be back against all odds, but like, I think Taysom is done. I don't even know if he's going to play another down in the league. If he does, it'll be for someone else. But like, I feel like they all but told us that based on how like things finished.
That's right. Like
Cam is different. Cam like just had a 10-sack season. Like, why wouldn't you want him back? Like,
that's right.
The dude played like 50% of the snaps. Like, he didn't even play a lot, and he had 10 sacks. Like, he crushed it. It's the best he's played in 3 to 4 years. So like, why wouldn't you want him back? And Kamara's a little different because you pay him a lot of money and he's not producing at the level anymore. But I don't know. Yeah, so to me, the Kamara's more weird. It's like it's financial in nature. Like, he's got to take a pay cut and he's got to be okay with a reduced role, which he's basically already said he is. And we'll see. But so, yeah, I don't know. Each situation is different, but we'll see how it plays out.
Braxton said, I know I knew Taysom was done when he cried after the game. Yes, he literally, after the Jets game, he was crying. Like, Taysom is finished, man. and we'll retire him. We'll put him in the Ring of Honor. If you don't think he's gonna get in the Ring of Honor, you got something else coming and get bent. He's getting in the Ring of Honor. All right. So
The Ring of Honor?
the Ring of Honor. Taysom's getting in the Ring of Honor. He's
I don't know. I don't know.
Lock it in.
This is number
That
one
could be an
bullshit.
off-season that could be an off-season discussion when we get to June. All right, Thomas. Before we get to the mailbag, give us a donation update.
The donation update is going to be very short. Schmeng is still in the lead.
Update.
No new donations since that.
Thing. All right,
Schmeng is saving the day.
The Saints Happy Hour viewer questions are brought to you by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and Bev Test Best Flavored Whiskey of 2025, Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. Thomas, take it to the top. All right, so Dave, beyond all expectations, or maybe Dave expected it, but I didn't. Dave's whipped people into shape. Like, they send the audio questions down. They know they know what to do. They know how to behave.
It was on my vision board.
I mean, they kind of did, but too late. So no Saints Rabbit audio questions. Sorry, Saints Rabbit. I will save them for next week.
All right. So what's first up?
All right. First up, I think that's a question from Skittle Juice, Dave's favorite.
Is there? Yeah.
I think.
Senator Houdet,
How do you?
for the undrafted free agent draft, I would like for each of the hosts, the other three hosts, vote on a punishment in the event that person finishes last on the season. Thanks. I'll hang up and listen.
Man, we're gonna up the stakes for the UDFA.
Don't we normally do that? Do we not normally do that?
We don't usually.
No.
We haven't had a.
Oh no, we've had a punishment for the prediction.
Olive Garden to draft first.
Yeah, in a tuxedo. Don't forget that part. Yeah, that's right. No, we do. We've had a punishment for our prediction contest before. I agree. I think we should have something.
Send in ideas. I'm up for it.
Well,
how do you like for the first person? How do you grade them? Like, I guess the first person to have their UDFA son cut would be the ultimate loser.
Yeah. I've got one that we do. We do it for my fantasy football league. And you all know my buddy Brad Knapp. He's been the loser the last 2 years, so he's had to endure this punishment. Yeah, I've told you about this before, but he's
like
got the license plate. The pink license plate frame that says "I suck at fantasy football." So we could definitely make some kind of like license plate frame that the loser would have to put on their car.
You know what we can do? We can have Thomas.
Wait a minute. Kevin doesn't own a car. Never mind. We can't.
No. What we can do? We can have Thomas make a graphic for the loser's box. The UDFA draft.
Okay. Okay. Yo, that's
it's like a graphic.
I don't think that's a good idea, but
I don't know.
Why?
So if Patriots can think of something better, we'll do it. But I like this. We got to up the stakes. See, Andrew's not even really paying attention. He's not even. Because he's just like, I run a dynasty. This doesn't concern me. I'm not going to lose. Like Andrew's not even focused. He's just like
he might not win, but he's not going to come.
You poor pathetic people. Y'all can talk about who's going to do the punishment for not
get lost in the weeds of nonsense, and I'll make sure to win at the end. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. What's next, Thomas?
All right. Final question of the show. This time it is from Skittle Juice. Just have to wait a little bit.
Hey guys,
I have a question for Skill Juice.
Sorry in advance for the long message, but this is a matter of life and love. Last year, you all helped me definitely navigate my relationship with my wife, and I need your help again. I downloaded OnlyFans several months ago after Ralph promised to start his OnlyHands account. My wife found it, and on my phone, she went into my screen time and saw that I'm spending several hours a day on OnlyFans. And she doesn't believe me when I say it's because the host of my second favorite Saints podcast is starting an OnlyFans account called OnlyHands, starring his crippled hand, and I just really want to make sure I see it as soon as it goes live. So, what is the update on that? Please help me save my marriage.
All right. First of all, second favorite podcast. That's disgraceful. That's disgraceful.
That is a world-class voicemail.
Second of all, the OnlyFans will not let us, but I am committed. Next week, me and my wife will sit down and we will have 10 new pictures of me doing activities with my crippled hand, and we will show them. We'll make Thomas make a slideshow, and we'll do it for patrons only.
I'm actually less interested in the patrons that ironically find it fun and funny. I'm more interested in the sickos out there that are actually into a bad hand doing things on OnlyFans that have no affiliation to Saints Happy Hour and are into this strictly for the bad hand activities. That's hilarious to me.
I believe that they're out there. I have a question for Skittle Juice. How do you make Skittle Juice? Do you put it in a blender? Do you need to warm it up first to get it melty? Do you add water or some sort of other liquid to loosen it up?
Do you throw a bunch of Skittles in a blender and
Yeah. I'll leave a voice message on the Discord.
No, the sickos will satisfy them. My wife will take some pictures of me doing crippled hand stuff, which in weekend story time I don't have pictures, but it is crippled hand adjacent weekend story time.
Oh boy,
it's coming up.
Can't wait.
All right, so if we're gonna get to that. It's time for weekend story time.
Wait, is it? Wait.
Oh, do it.
That was the last. We only had 2 questions.
We only had 2 questions.
Yeah.
So
wait, before you guys wait.
Are you going first or am I going first?
Hold on. Let me go first. I don't have this is not a real story. I just want to say it one more time and promote it again. Monday coming up. Today is Tuesday, so Monday coming up, May 11th. If you're in the New Orleans area or if you know anybody who's interested, Tulane football, we're having a golf tournament to raise money for NIL. If you know anybody who's involved, please find me, contact me, go to Fear the Wave, the event page on Fear the Wave, and come on out.
How's it shaping up, Dave? How's it shaping up?
Pretty decent. We had a lot of people that played last year in February where this time doesn't work for them. So I've had to, get a bunch more new teams, but we're getting there, and it's going to be a successful event for sure. You're going to have a good time.
All right. So my weekend story time. So my wife goes to Aldi, the grocery where you got to pay the quarter.
German one.
To use the cart, and it's a grocery, but they also have an aisle with
What do you mean you have to pay to use the cart? What does that mean?
You put the quarter in, you get
it's
it
old
back.
School. There's chains. There's chains.
I mean, it's basically every market in Poland, man.
Yeah, it was like that growing up when I was a kid.
All right, so she goes in the aisle and she's got a fancy garden out back, and she has this box, and she says, "I bought this drawer. It looks like a drawer, but it's for plants."
Should I show it now or not? Where should I show the photo?
Not yet.
Right now?
So the
not
box,
yet. All right.
The box, Dave, said 15 minutes to assemble.
Oh yeah,
like a sticker on there.
Kind of looks like 15 minutes, man, from the photo.
Yeah, but this is like on books though, where there's a price in U.S. and a price in Canada, and on this one there should have been like a price, for handy capable people and a time for a handicapped person.
Right. So Thomas, put the picture up of the plant bed / drawer. So
that should not take that long, I wouldn't think.
It said on the box 15 minutes. Andrew, how long do you think it took me to put that
This
together?
is you. This is
15
you.
hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 72 hours. I think this is.
You're not a
whoa shit.
I think this is a 3-day project.
You're not a normie.
Jesus, I mean, wow. Dave, do you want to go over under 3 days?
I mean, I'll take the under on that, but not, barely. This is like $1. This is like the price is the price is right.
It took
1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Let's see what the people. What Thomas? What are the people in the chat saying? It's Herb says it's still not finished. Oh my god! No, it took.
Wait, what is that supposed to be? Wait, what is that supposed to be?
It's a plant. You put the plant in it, and you see the little plug in the middle.
Oh yeah. Drains water.
I thought it was some scuffed crib or something, man. Unfinished crib.
Okay.
And wait, where did you buy this from?
At Aldi.
Is this
My wife bought it at Aldi.
Correct. Right. Sorry. Thank you.
All right. It took
German
me-
engineering, man.
So so there should be German engineering.
Supposed to take 15 minutes. It took me 90 minutes. I battled those screws like I was Rocky and they were Ivan Drago. Like it was.
I don't understand this. Like the headline to me is crippled person has difficulty using a screwdriver. Like this is where's the story here? What's the news here?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm with you, Dave. Like things that take Ralph's bad hand 90 minutes, you and I could do in maybe half the time. Like,
right.
Yeah, that's the story of life. This isn't that compelling. I'm with you.
She got home and she said, "Oh, you did it. You did it. How was it easy?" I said, "No."
She got home. She got home from her 3-day weekend.
How much did it take?
Yeah.
She's
like, "Oh, you did it. It took you 3 days."
She got home from her working weekend in Vegas that necessitated 2 working hands.
That's right. She said the box said 15 minutes. And then she said, "Oh, I bet it had a lot of screws, huh? That's tricky for you."
I mean, Ralph, of course, like if the box says 15 minutes, of course it's going to take you longer. Like we all understand that. We all get that.
Somebody didn't.
It's not that funny. Like you have a bad hand. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm all about mocking you. Like, trust me. Like I'm good with that. But, like,
agreed.
This isn't that surprising.
Yeah, you failed something you should have failed.
Exactly. Exactly.
You need more. You need something more in the Lego category.
My
something
story, my story is not very good, and it's way better than this.
All right, go ahead, Andrew.
All right. So you guys know this. I went to Washington and Lee. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this, but I've been there 4 years in a row for alumni weekend. And the reason why is so my 20th was a few years ago, and then since then, like I'm in this log jam window, right, where the year after that, I had a lot of friends in my fraternity that were a year below me, and they were texting me like, "Hey, dude, you got to come back. Like, we want to see you." And I only live an hour away. Like, it's an hour drive. So, like, of course, I'm gonna go see them. And then the year after that, it's the guys 2 years below me and the guys 2 years above me, right? So, like, and I like you guys know this. I'm super social and I'm extroverted, and so. Like I had friends in every class. And so I went last year, I went again this year. And so anyway, I went for the 4th year in a row. So I went to my college reunion for the 4th year in a row. I admit that it's a little embarrassing, but that's what I did this week. That's what I did this weekend. Okay. So that being said, you guys can see me on video right now, both of you. Okay. You can probably see this little red mark on my forehead. You can probably see that, right?
Yeah.
I can now.
Okay. So I have like a blemish. I have a zit on my forehead. And I asked Elizabeth before going, Elizabeth, my wife, I asked her, I was like, hey, like this looks like shit. Like this looks bad. Like I'm a little bit embarrassed to go back to school and have people see me that haven't seen me in some cases in 20 years, and I have this fucking crater on my head. Like, is this a problem? And she's like, no, it looks fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, don't worry about
So
it.
she lied to you.
Well, maybe, yeah. Yes.
Just
She
tell
lied
them
to
you
me,
became
yes.
an MMA fighter or something,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. She fucking lied to me, yeah. But she told me that, and it made me feel better. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. Cool. But I was self-conscious, okay? So I go, and the weekend's going great. I'm talking to my friends. I'm meeting people, but it's hard.
Behind your back, though, they were calling you Andrew Third Eye Juge.
Yeah, probably. But there was this one couple, and this was this dude like a few years behind me. His name was Tim. His wife is Casey. I've always kind of hated his wife. I've always kind of hated Casey. She sucks. Okay, she's got this like side hat. It's like a Kentucky Derby hat. She looks ridiculous, right? It's Kentucky Derby weekend. I'm hanging with all these people, but like they've got Kentucky Derby outfits. Like half of them just look ridiculous. And look, at this point, I'm like 8 hours into the hangout. And no one said anything. So I'm not even thinking about it anymore.
8 hours? Holy shit, that's fucking long.
And the girl comes up to me and she says, "Hey Andrew, like I haven't seen you in a while. Like, can I ask you a personal question?"
Whoa.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, this is a weird setup. Like I don't know where this is going.
She wants you to,
But yeah, sure, Casey, you can ask me a personal question, of course. Like, go ahead. And she goes, Are you now practicing Hindi? Like, do you?
Whoa.
Is this like? Are you?
Wow,
Holy
dumbass.
shit.
What a dumbass. Wow.
Yeah. She
What
goes,
a dumbass.
Are you basically Indian now because of this thing on your forehead? And like I didn't know I didn't know how to receive that. I'm like, no, it's a blemish. Like it's a skincare issue. Like I have a zit on my forehead.
See,
I acknowledge it looks terrible, but like, wow, like no, like what you were thinking is incorrect.
you missed
which
a
is
big
also-
opportunity, Andrew.
Which is also
you
like
Indian?
anyone that looks at my forehead, like I feel like even through the camera on this podcast, like you look at it and like clearly, like I just have like even if you don't know that it's a zit, like clearly I have a mark on my head, like maybe I got punched or
They're
whatever.
gonna fuck each other next.
But
You
like,
needed to make her feel bad and say you had cancer.
yeah, I should have done that. You're right. That was a good call.
See,
But so instead of being like, and this goes to like this girl that I kind of secretly hate, and I've always hated her. Sorry,
Well,
that's
it's
mean.
not a secret now. You just blasted it.
I just blasted that. You're right. And she's got this, and again, picture the scene, right? She's got this stupid fucking hat on the side of her head, right? Like she's trying to be.
Was
like,
it the day of the Kentucky Derby?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And so instead of being like, oh, that's funny, or I can't believe I asked you that, or like, oh, that's so embarrassing, like I can't believe I did that to you, or whatever, she just internalizes it and she goes, oh, okay, well, thanks for being honest. And like it rattled me for the rest of the night. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what was that? And I told all of our friends, and they're all like, yeah, she sucks, whatever. But yeah, like, so I'm still like, it still hasn't healed properly. It's still not gone. And now, like, as long as it lasts, I continue to feel the story. So there you go.
Yeah, more embarrassing. People thinking Andrew has turned Hindu, or me taking 90 minutes to build a flower bed.
I don't know, both.
I think we should
Andrew,
put that as a poll.
I do have to say, Andrew, you were right. Your story was not interesting either. Okay, here. You want to hear a funny story? I'll tell this. This is I have a million customer.
No,
Thanks,
I
Andrew.
know,
We're gonna
yeah.
be here until 10:15 now. You
Yeah.
did this to yourself.
No. This one is short. I could go on and on with like customer stories, but I usually do not discuss customer stories. But I'll share this one that happened very recently. I had one customer who ordered a whole bunch of stuff for their organization, like 25 crew neck sweatshirts, 14 quarter zips, 22 mugs.
Are you
15
worried that they're
t-shirt.
listening right now? Are you
No,
worried
but
that
no,
they might-
but I don't, But so they ordered all this stuff. It was like 5 boxes worth of stuff, and we finished it on whatever day it was due, and we call them and let them know it's ready, and they say, "Oh, great, I'm going to come right on over to pick it up," and they walk over, and then they get there, and they're like, they didn't drive over, like they walked over to pick it all 5 boxes
with a
worth of
backpack.
stuff. And had zeroed way of taking the customer was like, I didn't know it was going to be this much. I was like, you ordered 25 crew neck sweatshirts, 14 quarter zip sweatshirts, 22 mugs. Did you think this was all you were going to be able to carry all of this in your hands in one thing? Like what?
They didn't bring
what
like
was
a
the
wagon to
process here?
bring it. They didn't bring like a wagon.
They brought nothing. They brought absolutely nothing. They just walked to the store thinking they were going to somehow magically teleport 5 boxes worth of stuff from my store to wherever they needed to go without a car, without a dolly, with
Did
nothing.
you say she?
It blew my mind. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. I still don't know. I have no idea why. How? What were they thinking? No idea.
Probably a relative of mine. All right, so Thomas, before we get to
Thank you for the order, though. It was great.
I actually think Dave's story was worse than mine and yours, Ralph. But also, I think the soundbite of "without a car, without blah blah blah," I think that should be a soundbite on our show. So I think both of those things are true.
I think story time's better when no one prepares, which is a total indictment of this show. All right, Thomas, before we get to the donation recap, we have to do the raffle.
No, first we do the donation recap, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, sorry, Dad.
Come on, man. I need to add another name to the list.
Right.
All right, so thanks to everyone who donated. I mean, one person, but thanks to you, we are now on a 143 donation streak. We have 13 weeks to go for Ralph's crippled run. And let me quickly thank the hero of this show, who is...
Mengi.
The one and only legendary Canadian French Mengi. Congratulations.
So we're gonna do 2 raffles. The first raffle is the winner, the MVP raffle.
Would they not
Win
print
this?
the word shit? Would they not print horse shit?
They would not. So you win
Lame.
this horse shit ball carrying fathead of Jim Mora.
It just says, honestly, it just says horses -- ball carrying.
I know, right? Horses ball carrying.
It looks like a Chat GPT response to some dumb cue, and it just says horses -- ball carrying.
No, if you're reading it, it's horses ball carrying.
Yeah, horses ball carrying.
You got to put a little pause
man.
there for the dash.
Take it up with fathead.com. They wouldn't let me do
Horses
the language.
ball carrying. You sure? Okay, Thomas yelled at me before the show and said, "Don't make fun of the gift, and don't say that it's cheap." But I won't. I haven't done that. But it's stupid. And it says horses ball carrying.
It's so stupid, it's great.
I'll sign it with my good arm. That'll make it 5% better.
No, do it with the bad one.
No.
All right,
Only if you sign it with the bad one. Yep.
do the raffle, Thomas. Spin the wheel.
He wants to make fun of it because Oppenheimer has like 50% chance to win, man.
That's right.
I think. All right, so let me not fuck this up. Let me switch some things so we can so we can
I'm rooting
see
for Archimage.
the wheel. I changed the face in the middle, Ralph.
Who is that in the mid? Is that Juge?
No, that's still you. Oh no, that does look like me.
It is you. It
Looks
is
like
you.
Ralph. It looks like Ralph and me mashed together.
It does.
You did a
Or
fusion.
maybe you and Ralph just look alike.
It looks like
Oh.
Andrew
Let me
high
add
on
one
LSD.
Schmangy there.
You know what it's missing is my zit on the forehead.
That's right.
Yeah, right. So are we ready to spin the wheel, guys?
Spin the wheel.
For the win. For the horses. The horses. Who's the winner? Is it gonna be Oppenheimer? Or... There! That was close.
It was
think
close.
as close
I was
as-
swinging.
As close
I was muted.
as
I
it
thought you
gets.
guys could hear me. I was yelling and screaming. What? I wanted Schmengi to win that.
Oh
Schmingy.
man!
All right, so
Oh,
now-
man.
Oppenheimer deserves a win. I'm glad he got it. He
So
deserves
now,
Second time.
We
By the way, Oppenheimer won. This
so now we spin the wheel. Everybody that donated, you get to win. The winner, this winner gets 3 months free of whatever patron level you are. If you're not a patron, you can become a patron if you donated any amount this
draft
time.
season.
Here we go. Here we
Fresh.
go. Here we go. No whammy. No whammy. No whammy.
Imagine Oppenheimer wins again. Now he's very. Oh,
Nope.
maybe Schmengi again. Holy shit, Schmengi! Schmengi, you're so fucking unlucky, man.
DGS special TU
Tulane wins again,
Yeah.
man.
DM me in Discord or on Patreon, and I'll get you your 3 months for free.
Two Tulane
whatever.
fans won tonight. BG special to you and Oppenheimer. One is a closeted one, but you know.
BG special to you. Contact me. You get your free stuff. And Oppenheimer, you will get the Jim Mora Fathead. I'll write out the horseshit ball carrier. How about that, Dave? I'll write it out on there to make it better.
That would be
It's
better.
not my fault. It's not my fault, fathead or prudes. But thanks everybody.
That fat can ruin your webcam, man.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for donating. And the next prize will be you get to sit with the Poors and me at the Saints game. And the Saints have a cool schedule. They may have some prime times game. Maybe we can work that out. You get to go to a Saints game with me. That's awesome. So thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the show and we made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/saintshappyhour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show a little bit better. And don't forget to follow us on socials wherever you get your podcast for free. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Andrew. Kevin wasn't here. I hope he has figured out control of his bank accounts. We would hate for Kevin to be destitute and only have 6 rubles and a picture, a Polaroid of some Russian woman that now controls his finances. And Thomas, the best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Until next time, the bar is closed.